Hello everyone and welcome back to the first after action report. Um, we played around about 3 years for now, and as you can see here, the war against Poland has started. And yeah, what happened during the last 3 years? I provided you my thoughts and a short overview in the previous video. And yeah, what happened? Let's start with the technology. My ideas were to tag the army inventions, air inventions, and the industrial. These are the main three during the last 3 years, as well as an extra research slot. The main focus were on technology and industry, and I think at the beginning of 39 I started with those events, and then I got the event Danziger War to fight against Poland. But let's start 2 years earlier. As I said in my video, I declared war on the Netherlands. Now you're wondering, Netherlands are still existing. They didn't win the war against Germany. Everything is right. I only took those two colonies, as you can see here. These three colonies at the end, and Japanese player had the order to defend my islands. Yeah, I do not know at this stage why the English division's moving at Java, but nevertheless the resources are not my problem at this stage. But this part of the plan worked very well. I got the Netherlands at the end of 36. So yeah, let's have a short overview about resources. I have in surplus overall only 4 oil are needed, but I can trade in. That's not a problem because I do have enough factories, and I'm getting enough factories, and at this stage of the game military factories are better than to build up more industry. From a research factor, or let's jump to the production, I said, or my main strategic thought were to have the medium tank destroyer as backbone of my army, and up to this point it worked very well. I upgraded the anti-tank destroyer. As you can see, he has now a reliability of 96%. That's quite good, and I can produce a lot of them. I reduced the output a bit because, as you can see here, I now have, so all my divisions have those tank, and I at this stage have around about 650 units on stock. Medium tanks, there are needed someone, and heavy tanks. That were another point of my strategic thoughts, to have the heavy tanks, Tiger tank, very early. And now we have mid of 39, and I start producing Tiger tanks, and as you can see here, there is the efficiency will grow much more, but at this stage of the game I'm producing around about 2.9 Tiger tanks per week. Medium tanks around about 5.5 per day. I think the heavy tanks, this will grow up, and then Yeah, I will have, I think, great output of heavy tanks, which will lead the offense uh, against my enemy, Soviet Union or France, or what will happen. Yeah, from production point of view, infantry equipment, support equipment, medium tank destroyers, I reduced it a bit. Light tank, I only produce until the medium tanks can close the gap. Yeah, I also produce the BF-109. I upgraded this model. I upgraded the agility 10% because the damage output of a fighter is also in relation to their agility. The other things were only support for anti-air, anti-tank, and yeah, that's it. So I think the plan will work well. I have a great tank output at the beginning or mid of 39, and now I will jump to my template. I have a defense template and an more or less attacking infantry template, but still in progress. So my defense template, as you can see here, it's a bit from everything, but the main idea behind this template is to have strong infantry backbone because they have a great defense value combined with the medium tank destroyer that work very well against armored vehicles. This is combined with Recon Company, which will also give defense bonus, and the support artillery is more or less just for fun, to have a better soft attack if it's needed, but it's only just for fun. Engineering Company, clearly a must-have for each defensive division. And I have here an anti-air. Yeah, it's only for the case that I do not have enough air support. At the moment it looks quite good with air superiority, but yeah, we are at the beginning of the war. Yeah, this is my defensive template. Then I do have also an attacking template, but this is still in progress. There will be the main focus on artillery to have a better breakthrough, but the attacking infantry never will work as good as tank division. The tank divisions, I need to change the template. Now I have roundabout 18 army experience. I need a bit more, but I think I will wait until I have Panzergrenadier, and then I will change this template and will build Grenadier divisions with light tanks and the mechanized troops and the heavy tanks separately and the medium tanks separately, but it's a bit too early to change those templates. Yeah, those few words about the templates up to now. Yeah, division training time, armor attack, infantry attack, bad weather penalty, and yeah, at this stage I try to overrun Poland. We have some Russian inventions here at Danzig. There are some Russian tank divisions and Russian infantry divisions, and I tried to break through and close the gap so that I hopefully can finish them at Danzig. Yeah, fights are going on, and yeah, I will be very surprised what's happening in our next session. So then we have here air fights. I sent all my fighters to northwest and western Germany to defend my industry. It looks quite good because I lost 138 fighters against 330 enemy bombers. It's not that bad, but hopefully it's getting better. For sure, my enemy lost much more industry capacity and much more resources than I did. Western Germany, I have also 400 fighters, but I lost one fighter. It was an accident, okay. But there are no fights going on. Oh, Western Poland, there are a lot of fights going on. I lost 275 fighters, 20 bombers against 341 enemy fighters. That's not that good like in northwestern Germany, but it's okay from my point of view. I do still have 33 fighters on stock, but I think this war in Poland will not take that long time, so yeah. These are my position at the moment, and yeah, I will give you a further update after our next multiplayer session, and I'm really happy if this will work, but I think the Soviet Union has too much resources, and I cannot march to Moscow. Yeah. From another point of view, I have at the moment a bad strategic position because the French, which I also played from a young player, they now communists as well. So I have two communists, one on the left, one on the right, and I do not know at the moment how I can fight both wars, one in the west, one in the east, and I'll try to concentrate on one. But I have enough resources, my production's working well, I have very strong tanks at the beginning of the war, and I will produce them very fast, and hopefully I can win this war through quality and not through quantity. Yeah, happy to hear you again. Bye bye.